shot when I saw the guys walking in, just minding their own business, doing their thing in their, costume. And I just thought, oh my goodness, I'm actually doing this. This is real.
Hi, Kari. I'm Tara Hitchcock from Arizona. I can't congratulate you enough on this. You must just be so excited this is finally coming out.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I am very, very excited. And I'm thrilled with the attention it's getting. It seems people are very they're embracing it. So how nice is that?
It's funny, embracing it. Not only that, I mean, I've always been somewhat intimidated by Marvel fans because they know so much more than I do. And it's so hard sometimes to keep track, and yet there are so many people that know everything about this stuff. Were you surprised at all that these fans are so rabid and so good? It's like the ESPN of Marvel stuff.
I know. Well, it's because, these characters are so engaging and they're so rich and deep, and there's so much lore that goes behind it. It's once you dive off that diving board, it's very easy to get caught up in it. Even I got caught up in it in a big way. But like you said, it's kind of drinking water from a fire hose. So even I wasn't able to have it all in my head. I had to have my people helping me with it. But the other thing is the movies, and in particular the series, while it looks to the lore, it isn't driven by the lore. So the characters live and breathe as they need to for the story. So we use it like a reference, but we don't necessarily copy it.
Well, I don't want to give anything away, but I do want to acknowledge, and I don't know if this was intentional or not, for Anthony Mackie, what I loved is there is, in my opinion, a nod to one of his real life passions, which is fishing.
Yes. It's so funny. You're right. It is his real life passion. And it wasn't an intentional nod, but it turned out to be so fun because there we were on the docks, and, he was the guy that really did know about all the different fishes and the things that none of us knew. So he was in his element, which was, just an icing on the cake.
Well, and obviously for Sebastian fans, I mean, I knew there'd be some incredible action sequences in this, and there clearly are right off the bat. That's all I'll say about that. Although, quickly, tell me it wasn't a little bit like the Grand Canyon or Arizona where they were flying around?
It was a lot like it.
Okay. Okay. But for fans of someone like Sebastian, I mean, I can't imagine what this is like. I was so caught up in the more personal aspects of this, and there are a lot of them to set the stage, which gets me even more excited. I mean, for someone like him, he had to be thrilled.
Yeah, what was great is we set the way we set the table for the series. It has lots of performance opportunities. And so he was really, he's a wonderful actor. Both he and Anthony together are amazing as a couple.
Yeah.
As we go into the series and we get to know them together. And they're so much fun on set. And they constantly, they really thought about their characters and what they needed to be and do, because we were on a bit of an exploratory path too, even though, obviously we had scripts, but we did a lot of ad-libbing and a lot of kind of finding our feet, which is always exhilarating, terrifying, but also exhilarating. But with these two particular actors, it was so easy. And they just brought them to life. They've lived with these characters for a long time. So for them to be able to have the real estate, just the plain time for us to be with them was, I think, for them a real treat, and certainly for us every day, pinching myself, watching them work.
I mean, there's a great fan moment involving one of them. What did you witness? Biggest fan moment you witnessed while directing these two great actors?
Oh my God, there's so many, I can't even begin. I think it was probably the very first day, actually, or maybe even before we shot, when I saw the guys walking in, just minding their own business, doing their thing in their, costume. And I just thought, oh my goodness, I'm actually doing this. This is real. Right. And that, and I don't think I ever lost that sort of pinch me feeling ever. And finally, when we wrapped, I still was, you know, it wasn't until recently when we really finished the series and, you know, finished the editing and finished all that I finally sat back and said, oh my God, I think we did it.
Well, you did it. I can't wait for the rest. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to meet you in person one of these days. Congratulations, Kari.
That's cross. Okay, cheers. Bye bye.